So NASCAR is going electric. That seems to be what a recently leaked document has said, at least in some ways, coming up in 2023. Obtained by Kickin the Tires, it pretty much shows that NASCAR has the intention of debuting a prototype electric vehicle ahead of the 2023 Busch Clash at the Coliseum, and then maybe even more. But more on that huge news right after this. This video is presented by Pristine Auction. Pristine Auction is the most trusted sports memorabilia auction site out there with an A+ BBB rating. Auctions at pristineauction.com start at just $1, and every day there are thousands of signed items available, so you'll win signed authentic items at affordable prices. Every item on pristineauction.com comes with a certificate of authenticity from the industry's most reputable authenticators. Deals like this are happening all the time on pristineauction.com, and they are your one-stop shop for NASCAR memorabilia, collectibles, and so much more. Upgrade your collection of signed memorabilia today and get $10 off your first item when you use code Iceberg. They've also supplied me with a giveaway for you all. They'll be giving away a signed Dale Jr. mini helmet. At the conclusion of this video, jump on over to pristineauction.com/register, and for a chance to win, all you gotta do is sign up on their website using my registration code Iceberg to be entered. Thank you once again to Pristine Auction for your support of this channel. And now, back to the show. So yes, it's pretty much what it seems like. NASCAR's been really talking about going hybrid and maybe going electric at some point in the future. And so this is something that shouldn't be too shocking. But I think the fact that it's in 2023, so close to today, is where everyone's kind of getting shocked with. So right now, it's sort of a prototype race that they're talking about having at the Busch Clash next year, next February, that is. And from there, they want to try and expand this into a 6-race exhibition kind of series. And it's really something that NASCAR and the OEMs are making as a project together and working on together. And part of what Kickin the Tires reported with it is that it had the NASCAR blue and red features that NASCAR uses in different sources and items like this. And it was even addressed in the Dale Jr. download. Here's some of the stuff Dale Jr. had to say about it.
I don't know if it's, 6 cylinders are the answer, but the Xfinity Series, the Truck Series, and the Cup Series have to matter to the manufacturer. The Truck Series matters to the manufacturer because of their trucks, right?
They sell trucks.
Yeah.
They sell trucks.
The Cup Series matters because that's the elite top series, and they sell sedans, right? So the Xfinity Series has kind of lost its purpose. What is its purpose to the manufacturer? The pony car thing was cool for a while, but it's the manufacturers obviously aren't married to selling pony cars every year, right? And it doesn't. They can sell them regardless. The Camaro or the Mustang or whatever. I don't think that the Xfinity Series is having a huge impact on automotive sales in that market. There needs to be a bigger purpose for the manufacturers, or some specific, a specific purpose for the manufacturers to want that Xfinity Series to be there. Whether it's a type of engine, like this fella mentioned, could be that. The electric car, none of us love the idea of an electric series in stock car racing. I don't think any of us really love it.
No.
Right? Do you love it, Mike?
No, absolutely not.
All right. So even though we don't love it, hey, we didn't love the number change. It happened. Even though we might not still love it, it's here. It is what it is. I don't like, the number move. Didn't like it then, don't like it now, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
You hear me?
It ain't going to stop you from
outside
watching.
of this moment, you hear me complaining about it? So
yeah, but at least a V6 would make noise.
All right. Whatever. They would make noise. But that doesn't, let's get back to the point, Matthew. And if you're a manufacturer and you build, Matthew Motors, and you're selling cars and trucks, you're pretty good because you got the Truck Series and you got the Cup Series. But the Xfinity Series doesn't really matter to you.
So, while not confirmed by NASCAR, at the moment the information says something like this. It's 12 total vehicles, which would be 3 to 4 per OEM, depending on if a fourth one jumps in at this point. The lap time targets are equivalent to the next gen. There's going to be no battery swaps or charging. That'll be something that they use maybe in the second phase of this kind of series. And it's non-competitive pit stops as well for tires or to fix mechanical and crash damage. Now, this is something that's going to be very experimental. I expect that there's probably going to be issues with some of the cars just because this is something that NASCAR has never done before. They've never had EVs and especially never had them racing at this level. From what a lot of it sounds like, it's going to be sort of a companion series to the NASCAR Cup Series for 6 events. Now, there's been a lot of talk about the Xfinity Series not having an identity and a lot of talk about how the Xfinity Series needs to do something different. They need to be bold, innovative, all this different stuff. A lot of people have been talking about a 4-door sedan series or, minivan series or whatever the hell they're talking about. Maybe this is what the Xfinity Series might turn into, an electric vehicle series. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if they keep the same atmosphere that NASCAR has. It's going to be really interesting to see if they keep the same noise level, how they'll do all of this. I'm sure NASCAR, they know in a lot of ways what they're doing, but it's going to be really interesting because I guarantee you just seeing electric will make the fans go nuts in not a good way. Now, part of the other stuff in the document talking about goals was that there were 3 other big ones they were looking at: demonstrating and focusing on the high performance capability of electric vehicles, implementing racing in NASCAR that's fiscally responsible and participating with teams and OEMs, and use learnings from these exhibitions in 2023 and 2024 in the exhibition series to determine the best pathway forwards for a national series in 25. This again makes me think that this would really be something that will be implemented in either the Xfinity or Cup Series. I don't see the Truck Series doing it yet, but maybe the Truck Series will be the experimental ground. What Kickin the Tires has reported is that additionally, the images on the document show that NASCAR produced a next-gen chassis with a modified front and rear clips to handle the new powertrain and batteries. However, the new design would allow vehicles to retain the suspension and brakes currently used in the Cup Series. While it appears the demonstration event would utilize an approved Cup Series body, the sanctioning body and OEMs would also investigate using an SUV or CUV, which is sports utility vehicle or compact utility vehicle bodies, leaving the decision up to the OEMs in the end. So again, I really think this is what it's leading towards. I think it's leading towards the Xfinity Series being an electric series, a supportive series to Cup, while the Cup Series does more of the hybrid aspect and sort of slowly rolls into it. You're not going to have as much of an uproar about the Xfinity Series as you are about something like the Cup Series, one of the most popular sporting leagues in America doing this. It's going to catch a lot of news waves probably when it starts up. It's going to catch probably a lot of international attention, and there's probably going to be some manufacturers that jump into the Xfinity Series if that's the case, looking at Tesla right now, if they do end up going electric. Now, some of these events that they're talking about is launching in Q3 of 2023 and having 6 venues likely aligned with Cup Series events. They will have 2 30-minute races per weekend, 1 30-minute race on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Again, 12 total vehicles, lap time targets around where the next gen is at the moment, as well as some of the other rules as well. And some of the other things I want to do is introduce NASCAR fans to full electric performance vehicles and evaluate entertainment, engagement, acceptance, and interest. That's going to be the big one. I don't see NASCAR fans liking going green. Demonstrating and focusing on high performance capability of EVs. There's going to be a lot of different things that NASCAR is going to learn from this, and I think this is going to be instrumental into the future of the sport. But now, I want to pass this on to you. Are you excited about electric vehicles being used in NASCAR? Tell me why or why not down in the comments below. And while you're at it, leave a like on this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more great NASCAR content. Thank you to all my channel members for your continued support. And until next time, have a good one.